Hello, 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 friends and comrades and other humans who may have stumbled upon my channel. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that has two modes. One, everything hurts and I'm dying, and two, I took my allergy medicine and now I can change the fucking world. I will leave it up to you to determine which day today is. Oh my gosh. Hi. How is everybody doing? Yeah. Did you get sunshine yesterday? Because we got sunshine yesterday, and it was the first fucking time I've seen the sun since like December, and I got sunburned. I did. Cool, right? Because we did get to have our runner friend campfire yesterday. It's my friend Emily's birthday weekend, and you know that, you can't just have a birthday. You have to have a birthday weekend or a week or a month, Month if you're a Libra or a Leo, you know what I'm talking about. It's the whole month. So anyway, after our long run yesterday, we hung out and it was fucking fantastic. Although I did, around mile 11, pinched a nerve in my back, which still hurts today. I did take ibuprofen and I took my allergy medicine. So there, I gave it away. Spoiler alert, that's the mode that we're in this morning. But I am feeling a little bit better. Took it about an hour and a half ago, so we'll see. We got to get through this week kind of quickly because I have to go to work and I'm trying to cram this in before work because yesterday, after everybody left, I was like, I'm just gonna sit quietly. And that's what I did until I went to bed quietly. So I'm planning the week of Monday, February 22nd through Sunday, February 28th. It is the final week of this perfect square of a month of February. This is my Goosby Twins planner that I love and adore. And I'm using a kit from Design Lovely Studio, another favorite planner shop that I use all the time. It is the last Valentine's Day kit, obviously, that we're going to do because, sadly, Valentine's Day month is coming to an end. So let us jump into planning. Which of these do I want to use? This is kind of thick, but I like it. Kind of thick, but I like it. That's how I describe my husband, too. Wow. Hi, everybody. Let's get real right away. So sorry. Oh, my goodness. Yesterday, it was so nice. So we did 14 miles. We were going to do 15, and then I was the only one who actually had 15 on her plan. And so when we did this loop that goes from my house that I made a couple of years ago, and I made it as a 13-mile loop, but you can always add on. So the nice thing is when you get to the final mile or two, you can decide if you need to do 2 miles or if you need to just do 1 mile. And so we were like, we're hungry. Let's go back. So we called it at 14, which is fine. I'm still gonna get my 100 miles for the month. And actually last week I was supposed to do 14 and ended up doing 15. So it worked out just perfectly. So it was awesome. And then we came back here and husband made us a fire, and then he went and got us pizza. He made us coffee and we put Kahlua in the coffee like we were grown-ups. It was just wonderful. And yeah, and I was just, okay, here's what you need to know. Right, here's a picture of us together yesterday after the run. What you need to know is that in that picture, it was 31 degrees. But we were all so excited that it wasn't 9 degrees, which it was 9 degrees when we started our run. When I woke up, it was 6. Went up to 7, and by the time we departed, I believe it was 9. And yeah, so this is, if you are a distance runner who trains for spring marathons, you understand what I'm about to say. And that is that weather becomes relative. I mean, anybody who lives in the Northeast, weather becomes relative, right? Anywhere that's cold, I guess Midwest probably also is on that. Anywhere that gets cold, weather is relative, right? So when you've had a string, do you want to see, hold on briefly, I know I said I'm short on time today, but I'm going to show you this just real fast. I'm doing my weather tracker in my bullet journal. So every day I'm coloring in a square based on here's my scale down here. I think I showed this before, but anyway, 21 to 32 degrees is this purple. This is February. We have 6 days where it was above 33 or 33 or above, and everything else was that cold. Look at even January, we had the dark blue is 41 to 50 degrees. Yeah, right? It's been a fucking miserable weather. So when it was going to be 32 degrees yesterday, but sunny, we were backyard campfire time, and it was so nice. It was so wonderful. It's just, I don't know, you miss that kind of shit, and can't really go indoors yet with your friends because there's still a pandemic on and you're trying to be safe because you love each other and you don't want to accidentally give anybody COVID. And so like, if you can tolerate being outside and hanging out, not that being outside on the run together is not fun, because that is too, but like just getting to hang out, have some drinks, have some laughs, just feel like the old times again. Because we are very much like I'm sure you have picked this up, those of you who don't know me personally but watch this channel, I'm sure you have picked this up over time, that we are a super close-knit running group. And so like, not only do we run together, but we like to hang out with each other afterwards. We can do a 6-hour long run and then be like, who wants to go get brunch? It's just like, I don't know. And then like later that night, we'll be like still texting each other, hey, remember earlier today? That was so funny, haha. You know, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I wouldn't change it for the world. So, look how pretty that looks. I really like that. I love this color scheme. Like I said, I like pink and black, but the pink and dark gray is really nice too. I don't know if you can tell, like I said, I did take my allergy medicine, but my allergies are still really rough today, so that's why I sound super snarfy. It's just how life with me is some days. Sometimes after I shower, that is better. But I have like when I have to go to work, I have a time. Everything's on a timer, so it's like, okay, it's 7:45, I get in the shower, and then as soon as I get out of the shower and get dressed, then I make my breakfast, and then I go right into work. So like I get up, I should do a morning routine video someday. Huh. People love those. I could do one of those. But yeah, so I like get up and I do all my stuff in the morning, and then I shower, because sometimes when I shower it makes me cold. So I don't like to do that in the morning until like I absolutely have to. So, but sometimes that will help my allergies. And we'll see if today is one of those days. I don't like actually feel bad in terms of the allergies right now because I did take the medicine, but I just sound very stuffy still. So today is the start of what I'm going to call Get Your Shit Together, Fox week, because I gotta get my shit together. I'm just not feeling good. Last week was a rough week in terms of health and feeling good. And I meant to cover up that do it with passion, or you know what, I'll leave that, because that is true. Do it with passion or not at all. That is kind of my life. Yeah, last week I really like, you know, as you can see on my sidebar here, I had all these like ambitions to put stuff in here, which I did really well with the week before. See, that was awesome. And then I didn't, and I wrote exhaust, because that's what Layla Grace, when she's sleepy, she goes, I was so exhausted. So yeah, I just haven't had energy. I haven't felt well, and it's all related to my fucking teeth again. Here we go, right? So we're gonna get to that. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, so I have these. I have a lot of boxes. I printed actually 5 pages, and I have all these boxes. These are really cute, but I'll use these for work. Okay, right? I only work 3 days and I have 3 of these. Okay, I'm gonna use these. Yeah, I need to start getting my shit together and stop like dicking around. I know I'm spending too much time mindlessly scrolling on social media because I just haven't felt well enough to really do. I've been reading more, which is good, and we did watch, oh my god, we watched this movie. I have to tell you about it, but not at the present moment. I just don't feel well, and that's all it is. It's just I don't feel well. So it's been hard to focus on stuff. And it's even been hard to focus on reading, because like when you don't feel well, you don't want to do anything, like you don't want to do chores or cooking or that kind of stuff. But you're like, oh, well, I can lie down and read. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes even the amount of focus required to like lie down and read a book that you're really into is like, that's too much. You can't do it. So these, I love when they have the little half boxes of this. So I'm gonna put this on here because I have to reschedule with my therapist. So that's on here. And then a couple other things here. Also, can we talk about the fact that I'm doing this now? Check that off. film plan. Okay. It snowed again overnight. Like after that beautiful 33 degrees and sunny yesterday, it snowed. So that's everything really for today. And then I do need to edit. I'll put here. And then I'm gonna put my work, oh, it's crooked. Should I do these for workouts? And these for dinners? What do you think? I got so many options. There's so many options to choose from. Oh, I do have these. I think I printed this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I do have these for food. So I'll use these. I printed this page because it has a tooth on it and I have to go to the dentist. So I printed the whole page. Classic. All right, I'm gonna put these down for meals. This doesn't really matter where I'm putting the meals down. What I was thinking was Thursday I might want to use like a big thing here. I don't know. Okay. So then let's put it down for workouts. I see I won't be able to read on those though. Okay, so for workouts, I think what I'm gonna try to do, okay, let me back up a second here. Okay, so husband got his first dose of vaccine because he qualifies under the pre-existing condition portion of the 1A group, which was a huge, you say it's like, oh, it's a huge relief to me, but like it sucks that he's been high risk this whole time. I mean, he hasn't been out as much, but he's been exposed to me, a healthcare worker who has been out every single day. So like, therefore, he's just as exposed as me. But I didn't realize like how much I was worrying about him being a higher risk of me bringing stuff home to him until like he got vaccinated, and I was like, oh my God, one thing off my mind. Like, it was such a relief. So in any case, he got his first dose vaccine. I'm fully vaccinated, and I'm just putting stuff in like willy-nilly, so don't just, you know, don't mind me. It makes sense in my brain. So I had to schedule my vacation like back in the fall. They make us schedule our vacation for the whole year for the next year. So at that time I was like, well, if vaccines roll out and blah, 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 then we might be able to actually travel. So I scheduled like our regular week, like it's a 10-day trip that we usually take to California, which we didn't get to do last year because of COVID. So I scheduled it thinking like, oh, everything will be fine by then. But I don't think everything will be fine by then, but we will be fully vaccinated. And so I'm like, well, we're just going to be doing things outdoors. Like, we're going to be in a national park. We're going to be at Big Sur. And then if we go into like Paso Robles or Santa Barbara County, those are both areas where we can, I'm putting a big one down on Friday. We can just do, we can dine outdoors for everything, like all the wine tasting, they have outdoor options. It's just gonna be like what we did in the Finger Lakes in August, except that now that we're both vaccinated, we'll feel safe getting on a plane to go there, if that makes sense. So I'm not reserving anything because who knows, anything could change at any moment, as we have learned time and time again across this pandemic. I think if I use, maybe I can write on this. Let's see if I can. Nope. Give it up, Fox. Yeah, I think if I write in the black pen, it will show up on this dark gray here. Okay. Anyway. But I'm still one short. Oh, because there's only 6. That's great. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself. Anyway, so we'll both feel comfortable getting on a plane because we're both going to be vaccinated by the time it would be mid-April that we would be leaving. So I feel like we could do this. So I'm not reserving anything in case anything changes because, you know, everything could change. Plane tickets are super wicked cheap right now. This is going to be my workout. It's got these little fancy things, but who cares? So but I'm like, in my mind, like, okay, I'm the type of person who really needs to have like a goal or something to look forward to in order for them to fucking function, right? And that's why I love marathon training, because it's like I have a map. The map tells me how many miles to run. It tells me which days to run. Like, that really helps me with my mental health. And so I'm like, okay, even if we actually can't go, I'm gonna plan as if we can, and that will give me some structure. So I don't remember why I started talking about that, but anyway, oh, I know why, because I was like, you know what, I want to like do a more solid like workout routine. Like my runs are doing very well. I'm doing my 4 runs a week. I'm doing my 100 miles a month. This is as long as, unless for some reason something happens and I miss my 2 runs this weekend, I should pretty easily hit my 100 miles this month. I hit it last month. So what I need to do is work on the strength training part of it now. So I posted in it's called Uproar Fit Gym, is like the Beachbody group that I'm a member of. And so I posted in there and I was like, hey, here's my situation. I need a program that I can do that is like not 6 or 7 days a week, which I love 21 Day Fix, but it is like 7 days a week for 3 weeks straight. It's a little too structured to go along with marathon training well, at least at this part. Like if I was at the beginning of marathon training, like the first 3 weeks of it, it would fit in more easily because it wouldn't be unreasonable to do like a 10-mile run and do 30-minute lifting that same day. When I'm getting up to like 17 miles, I don't want to do anything else that day. Even if it's just like that Pilates and yoga. I hate the yoga videos. I'm sorry. I just don't like yoga. We know this. We've covered this. So in any case, I posted in there like, here's my situation. Here's what my marathon training schedule is. What would work? And so somebody in there recommended Lift 4, which is only 4 days a week. And it's like lifting with HIIT training. And it's very, very structured of like 1 day of legs and then 3 days of upper body. And I'm like, this looks actually pretty fucking perfect. So I'm gonna try that today. I'm gonna start, as long as this pinched nerve in my back feels better, which now that I took ibuprofen, it is feeling better. So hopefully this like stays and I'll just take ibuprofen throughout the course of the day. And then by the time I get home tonight, it'll be better. Pinched nerves are fucking weird like that. They like don't make sense. So the plan is I'm gonna do the first one of those today. And then tomorrow, I can do the second one in the morning before I go to work and then do my run. I have 4 miles, and I'm not writing them in here because 4 miles twice. So ideally Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday's my day off, but Thursday I have to go back to the dentist. So let me put some stuff down and I'll tell you about that in a second here. Okay, so typical Thursday, grocery shopping, dog walking, and then I have to go back to the dentist. So, as you all remember, I have been having dental nightmares since December. So something's not right. Like it shouldn't be bothering me this much, Like I could understand if it was like a month, but it's been 2 months and I'm still having pain when I eat, and it's really like very hard. Like after I ate last night, like I was in so much pain. I just went right to bed because my mouth hurt so badly. Like it was like throbbing pain last night. And so I think I mentioned it in last week's Plan With Me, but a friend of mine from high school was like, hey, I had a bad experience at the same place that you went, and here's what I did. I went to this other person and she was awesome and she fixed it. So I made an appointment. I went to see her and she was so wonderful. And she was like, she took x-rays and pictures and she showed me. Basically, they didn't say they were filling this one tooth, but they put a filling on it, but they didn't fill the cavity that was in that tooth. Yeah, right? I know, right? This only happens to you, Fox. And my friend Danielle. This only happens to the two of us because that is our life. So then they filled another tooth on the other side, the side where I'm having the pain, and they like left a little hole, like they didn't fill it in completely, but they covered up above it. So there's like a little gap in my tooth now where there's nothingness. I don't even know how that fucking works, but yeah, so she thinks that those things, plus there's one other filling that she wants to fix. I think there's 3 fillings that she wants to fix and 1 that she's gonna add, or 2 fillings that she wants to fix and 1 that she's gonna add. It was like so much information that like I was like, okay. So anyway, she was very good at explaining, well, look at this, and we don't like to do this. And she was like very nice and like not like, those people fucked up your teeth, but she was like, we don't really like this because this causes this. And so she thinks that I'm having a combination of like, one filling is definitely wrong, and then another filling is causing referred pain because that filling is not like perfect the way it should be. So long story short, I'm going in at noon on Thursday, and she gave me, I'm going to take Valium she gave me 10 milligrams of Valium to take beforehand. So husband has to drive me. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not sure if the Valium's gonna like make me, like if it's just gonna like take the edge off, but I'm gonna be fully like consciously hearing all the sounds and everything. So she said 2 things. One, I can bring my Pooh Bear, and then if I get scared, like I can squeeze my bear, so I'm not just like, you know when you're like scared at the dentist and you like dig your nails into your hands and your hands are all raw after, or your leg or whatever you're grabbing onto. So she said bring a stuffed animal, grab a stuffed animal when I get scared. And then she said bring headphones, and I can listen to headphones so that I don't hear the sound of the drill as much. So we're gonna do all these things and we're gonna see. And she said it's gonna be 75 minutes at the most. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can make it through this. Like, it'll be okay. And I just am so nervous but hopeful that it's gonna finally fucking fix my teeth and I'll be able to function again. I'm hoping. We'll see. So that's my Thursday. I'm not planning anything. So what I was saying about running is like, ideally I would run this day, but I don't think I'm gonna have time between walking the dogs and then I have to take them the medicine an hour before, so it has time to kick in before my appointment. I don't think I'm gonna have time to run between that, and I don't know if I'm gonna feel up to running after that. So I might do another short run on Friday, bump it to Friday, or if the weather's nice Wednesday, run Tuesday, Wednesday, which is what I did last week and that worked just fine. So that's that. Okay, meal plan on Wednesday. I do have to edit my vlog on Thursday, which I was really behind on all my videos last week, and I'm gonna try to do better. I mean, I just have to, I feel like if I stop having mouth pain, then I'll be able to function better. I know that sounds terrible, but okay, so then my weekend runs, my long run is 13, and then my shakeout is 7. I'm not gonna put them in there just in case. I would ideally like to do 13 on Saturday and 7 on Sunday, but I could change it depending on what everybody else is doing. So I'm gonna wait until I hear from my girls for that. Okay, I need to put a weekly to-do over here. I have a couple things on here that I want to get accomplished this week once I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have to also be like gentle with myself on long run days, because on long run days it's just takes a lot out of me, and it's like okay to be like just chill and lazy. And I don't know if I mentioned this, I bought a lap desk so that I can sit in bed. Like sometimes it's not comfortable for me to sit at my desk after a long run because it tightens up my muscles. So I bought a lap desk so I can sit in bed and stretch my legs out after a long run and still use my computer. So this is to do this week. Okay. And these don't have to be on any specific day. That's when I'm putting it over here. Okay, so my things that I want to do this week: clean my laptop bag out. This will take me like 5 minutes. I just need to do it. Dust, vacuum, and then clean the hall closet, which was on my list last week and I just didn't feel well enough to do it. So, okay, Friday I have the dogs, and then my spring decorations. I want to change out decorations. And then I'm sure there will be other things, but yeah, put away my Valentine's Day and put up my spring and like St. Patrick's Day and Easter and stuff. Okay. Now, I'll put my little weekend sticker here. Okay, I think that's basically the basics. What I want to do is start working on my fitness log. Oh, that's not straight. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be crooked. It's just my life. Dream big, relax, lazy day. Okay, I don't have. I was looking for a habit tracker, but I don't have it. There's one other page that I didn't put. This is a huge kit, so there's a lot of variety of stuff here. Okay. I'm gonna do this real fast here. And then I'll put something else there maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it at 2. So I want to start working on my fitness log tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. I'll put. I'm almost done with my December. No. Why am I lying? I'm not almost done with December daily, but I made a lot of progress. I'm about halfway through. And yeah, I'm super happy with it. So I want to make sure I'm working on that a little bit every day. I want to do 5 photos for my 365 project, which will take me 10 minutes, you know, and I'll feel better if I do it because I love it, but you know how that stuff goes. All right, there we go. That's the basics of the week. I have stuff to fill in still, but as I said, like, I'm short on time today, so we're gonna just leave it at that. I do need to do laundry today. Oh, I put that on there, good. Groceries. Dog doing laundry. Oh, he doesn't really fit. I'll put him right there. That's close enough. Working on my planner. Oh, I like the way this looks. It's so cute. Dog doing chores. Okay, that's pretty good, right? That's not a bad setup for the week. All right, so there we go, and I will fill in as I go on. I feel confident that I'm going to the dentist, and I think she's gonna help because she seemed like so knowledgeable and thorough, and like much more thorough than the person that I went to that did this mess. So I'm feeling optimistic. We'll see how it actually goes. I will report back and let everybody know about that. But yeah, I'm feeling like, okay, I can go on. You know, I have the, I'm seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and we'll see if it's a light or if it's a train, but you know, we'll see. So there we go. All right, everybody, hang in there. We are almost to spring. Warmer weather is coming. Snow is gonna finally end, I hope. And yeah, we will see. And vaccinations are rolling out. There's hope. There's hope. I'm feeling hopeful today, and I don't know why I'm feeling hopeful. Maybe it's the allergy medicine, but I am feeling hopeful. All right, subscribe if you are new here. I publish at least 2 videos a week. 3rd videos are coming back in March. I just needed this week to get my shit together. It's been a rough time. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all in my next video.